Ciao a tutti, bentornati sul canale nox666us. Siamo qui con The Witcher 3 e continuiamo dal punto dove abbiamo lasciato ieri, anche se ho fatto oggi pomeriggio qualche cambiamento. Ho voluto cambiare il set e ho fatto quello della Manticore. Eccomi qua col set della Manticore, come potete vedere è leggermente diverso. Voglio vedere un attimo qua gli infusi che ho, ce li ho tutti, perfetto. Allora intanto devo cambiarli perché allora c'è la rigenerazione del vigore, ottimo. Bufera va benissimo. Munizione lanciato aumenta, no, questo qui non mi interessa più. Andiamo con questo. Quando un singolo colpo causa una perdita di più di un terzo della vita si attiva, no. Questo, la vita massa di gelo aumenta per ogni nemico ucciso, questo. E io direi che ci siamo. Sarebbe anche un altro che potrebbe essere, sto guardando, bufera ce l'ho, sì, sono a posto, direi che ci siamo, perché questo qua mi accelera la rigenerazione del vigore, quindi mi serve per fare le skill. Questo mi rigenera vitalità dopo aver inflitto danni ai nemici, quindi se colpisco mi rigenera vitalità. Questo mi aumenta la vitalità massima per ogni nemico, sì, per ogni nemico ucciso. E quindi va benissimo. E bufera, questo nel caso sono dei nemici che hanno determinati poteri che mi viaggiano a velocità supersoniche, questa qua mi permette di bloccarli, li congelo e basta. Quindi io direi che sono pronto per le skill. Guardate, perché l'ho fatta alla veloce, avevo 35.000 monete, sono tornato a 19.000 per craftarmi sta roba. Ho messo separazione, aumenta la portata di turbine. Turbine è quel colpo che vi dicevo che fa rotazione a 360 gradi e colpisce. La spada ho preso l'Iris, che è l'arma che mi ha dato il tizio lì del primo DLC, Heart of Stone, che è bella violenta. E poi, anche se ne avevo delle altre, però non avevano tre, e per fare questo inciantamento, cioè mettere separazione, mi serviva, come si chiama, 3 slot. E poi questa qua invece è la spada velenosa d'argento della vipera, livello 39, e questa qua mi dà già una probabilità di avvelenamento, 15% di probabilità di causare avvelenamento. Quindi ottima spada e ho deciso di prenderla. Qui non ho messo nessun come si chiama, dov'è qua, scusate, questo qui nessun segno, perché sono quasi tutti di magia, all'infuori, riduzione della perdita di durata di un oggetto, e questo che cos'era? Rigenerazione di vitalità. Questo qui potrebbe essere interessante, però vediamo adesso, perché poi ne ho solo 4 e qui me ne servirebbero 6. Comunque io direi di provarla. Ciao Pollo, tutto bene? Io direi adesso di provare questa nuova build, cioè niente magia ma tutto danno di spada, quindi proviamola subito e andiamo avanti.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm, a message, trying to tell me something.
Intanto andiamo a vedere di qua. No, di qua non si può entrare. Ricordo che per fare i decotti mi servono tutte queste piantine simpatiche. No, però qui non mi dà niente, chiuso, niente. Vabbè, andiamo di qua, va. Oh, qui ci sono dei funghi.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
Allora, innanzitutto vi mostro le mie skill, che sono appunto solo combattimento, zero magia e alchimia per aumentare la mia euforia, che serve per aumentare il danno. Adesso di euforia non ho usato nessun decotto, quindi è zero. Lo utilizzo quando arrivano i mostri, perché come ho detto ieri l'euforia mi avvelena e quindi è pericoloso perché posso morire. In questo caso utilizzerò i decotti solo nel momento in cui ci sono i mostri, perché colpendo mi rigenero vita, e usando la spada, questa build in teoria dovrei essere super veloce a colpire e a rigenerare vita.
What a pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Qua non c'è.
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves.
Andiamo un po'.
No spoon you have shall sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Cosa sta roba?
A spoon key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
Cosa mi ha dato? Cucchiaio. Ah, adesso devo trovare dove è sto cacchio di cucchiaio a forma di chiave. Ah, non lo vedo. Qui sono solo gli oggetti che non me ne frega da fare. Ah, dov'è? Se non vedo un cucchiaio qua a forma di chiave. No. Vabbè, guardiamo cosa mi dice. Leggi il biglietto attaccato al cucchiaio. Vabbè. Oh, eccolo qua. Ah, questo qua. Vabbè.
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense. Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him. Broken neck, indentation in the skull's lateral surface, smacked in the head with something heavy. No claw or fang marks, probably choked to death.
E qui c'è qualcos'altro, un altro.
Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
Vabbè, fa lo stesso. Queste poi le abbiamo già lette prima. Qui c'è un altro cucchiaio.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Intorno c'è della roba.
Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Table's set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Ah, devo aspettare.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest. Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you. Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Allora, scambiamo i cucchiai, usiamo i cucchiai per mangiare, mangiamo senza cucchiai. Io mangerei senza cucchiai perché su un cucchiaio mi sazierà.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
che schifezza.
Think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Ho anche livellato. È uscito. Tanto guardiamo di qua cosa c'è.
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant.
Dove cazzo è andata sta qua? È una donna. Allora, adesso è ora del... No, no. Sbagliato. Oh, e basta. Ok, ora ci siamo. No, non posso. Di qua, di qua, di qua, di qua, di qua, di qua. Veramente violento.
Easy, not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
I'll take you someplace safe.
Ah, l'ha portato a casa mia? Vabbè. Però un combattimento
So I took her
veloce.
by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a white, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a white, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Benissimo, e questa è fatta, però adesso voglio usare sta roba qua che ho voglia di spaccare i culi. E mi faccio male, vabbè. Il tavolo è qua. Vai. E dai, salta. Fanculo. Allora, per provare la mia cosa vado all'altra fortezza che non ho ancora fatto. Proviamo un po'. Ah, vieni, vieni. Bene. Teoria di qua, vai. Eccola qua, chiamate tutti che vi spacco la testa. Oh. Oh.
Shut up and fight.
Come osi?
Mistake.
Hanno acceso il fuoco, benissimo. Poi dopo andiamo a cercare la roba. Adesso andiamo a uccidere tutti e ripuliamo la zona. Sì, sì, è fatta, è buona. Secondo me l'altra, però quella magica, è più violenta, secondo me, rispetto a questa. Già morto. Tanto voglio vedere intanto le mie caratteristiche. C'ho 2824 e c'ho tossicità 178 su 286. Vabbè, non è tantissimo, pensavo di più. Vabbè, andiamo avanti, che devo uccidere tutti qua. Allora, adesso uso... Ok, cominciamo ad aumentare un po' di roba. Di qua dove si va? Come si fa a salire sopra qua, Ah, di qua. Cioè ragazzi, guardate che massacro che ho combinato qua. No, no. Già andato? Vabbè. E ho finito anche sta zona, perfetto. Secondo me questa era più facile della prima comunque.
Well, well. Starling-Straken of House Pam-titelt Harlexbrut has eaten the dust.
Un mito,
May he
puttanella
rest
cazzo di
in
culo.
pain and agony. You've earned yourself a...
Show me what you have on offer, will you?
Allora, vendi. E adesso vado a prendermi anche tutta la roba che ho lasciato.
Stragan. Name's familiar. Ran into him a while back.
What's this? He must have been a horrible hound shaker.
Can't say if that's true for all the Stragons, but this one sure wasn't decent. Met a bad end.
You carved up the knob capper.
Druids did it for me, actually. Burned him alive.
Oh, la...
Oh.
Seal it.
No, andiamo a vedere qui cosa c'è. Qui non c'è niente, però prendiamo sta roba. Ah, allora guardiamo qua cosa c'è. Niente. Qui va bene. Vi togliete, Cristo santo. Oh, vabbè. Ok. Adesso andiamo in mezzo al macello. Andiamo a vedere di qua.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oof, dreadful.
Perché non li vedo? Ah. Ok.
Witches. Whatever.
Fanculo, devo ucciderti. Ah, che schifo.
Wisdom and goodness to the fire. See, tip of the hat to the thorny snakes. Save us 10 cents.
Oh, questo qui sì. Guardate quante belle corone che mi ritrovo. Fantastico. No, quello è un poveraccio. Vabbè. Direi che ho fatto quello che dovevo fare. Qui c'è l'altra. Benissimo, ok, abbiamo visto come funziona. Allora, qui per tornare a casuccia devo andare di qua. Io adesso continuerei con la questa. Via dalle palle. Riprepariamo le pozioni, ok. Ah, scusa un attimo. Ah, ma quello è il gufo, non ho utilizzato, ho sbagliato, perché qui mi dà... Era questa che la bufera si tira con quale tasto? Scusate, bufera F. Ma scusate, voglio vedere una cosa. Me la ciuccio io? No, io non voglio quella che... Io voglio quella che si tira. Devo andare, allora ho sbagliato, alchimia, bombe. Vento del nord, cos'è? Congeli i nemici, eccolo qua. Vento del nord migliorato, va bene, allora facciamolo subito. Sì. Superiore, olè. Perfetto. Volevo proprio questa. Allora adesso vado in inventario. Quindi quell'altra non me ne frega niente. Andiamo qua dentro dove sono le bombe. Olè. Via questa qua. Ah no, devo metterla qua. Era quella che volevo. Allora intanto andiamo qui dentro e facciamo così e mi ricrea la pozione e siamo a posto. Ottimo, ottimo. Andiamo dal vampirozzo.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. Raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Pretty helpful creatures. Call on them often?
I try not to overdo it. But they can be so useful. As they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed to find alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. That stands to be very, very dangerous.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True. But I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
Alright, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Tesha Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquito buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesha Mudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Andiamo,
See no
andiamo.
reason to dawdle. Tesha Mudna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I have no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Tesha Mudna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
Ma non è il castello che ho ripulito dagli stronzoni questo?
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties. I'd really prefer not to hurt you.
You lead. Scurvers. Must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger. Beyond this wall lies...
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it. It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world to this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
Human husbandry and care? This for real?
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent reading them. All the suspects.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
Cliffs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. Ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
Indeed, though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
Cells? Who for? And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Deadlough's. We both remained in this part of the world.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham.
Ah, sembra.
My tribe, and Deadlough's. We both remained in this part of the world.
Oh, no. Cazzo è questo rumore?
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then. Place the bait at the tunnel
Allora,
entrances.
l'esca devo
Catch
metterla.
and send more quickly.
Vabbè, allora, inventario. Dove c'è? Intanto voglio vedere questa roba qua. Tescia mutna. Reliquia. Vabbè. Questa è la spada Tescia mutua. Vabbè, guardiamo dov'è questa cacchio di reliquia che mi ha dato. Dove cazzo ce l'ho che devo andare a versare la merda? Perché non la vedo? Adesso vedremo. Allora, intanto qui c'ho la torcia. Poi non capisco perché mi devi dare sempre la torcia. Questo robo qua. Via la torcia. Io voglio la reliquia. So che adesso devo andarla a cercare, fanculo, e dove cacchio è? C'è la reliquia, volevo dire l'esca. Io non la vedo, Cristo santo. Dove me l'ha messo? Troppa merda qua. Boh, vabbè, adesso vediamo cosa mi dice di fare.
These tunnels got here. Send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Sì, l'esca. Non ce l'ho l'esca. Dove cacchio me l'ha messa l'esca?
This'll hold. Doesn't look like anything special.
Però devo trovare sta cazzo di esca qui. C'è l'altro punto, immagino, esatto. Allora, innanzitutto torniamo qua e cerchiamo sta maledetta esca che o sto dormendo o non so dove guardare, perché qui veramente non la vedo. Questa roba. Ma dovrei metterci anche la sella, dov'è? Che era di video il mio vino. Non lo so. Oggetti delle missioni. Sarà questa? Boh. Lampada magica no. Questo cos'è? Esca per Shelmar. Ma quale che devo usare? Ah, eccola qua. Fanculo, va. Dove devo metterla? No. Dove Cristo la metto? Cos'è? Decotto di Wict. Ah, ok, sì. Però devo usarlo da qualche parte, non me lo fa mica mettere. Allora, questo robo qua ho già visto dov'è, però non me lo fa mica mettere. Perché non riesco a metterlo? È qua, però non posso mettere, non qua, tasche. Dove lo metto? Oh, che palle. Se togliessi questa, proviamo a vedere. Nope. Torna qua, va. Ridammi questa qua. Che mi toglie sempre gli occhiali. Mettiti gli occhiali subito, all'istante. Però non so com'è. Ah, oddio, cazzo ho combinato. Ah, me l'ha solo filtrati. Il problema è che io non so dove metterlo. Perché non me lo fa mica mettere. È quello. Cioè, se faccio... Ma perché mi ha messo gli occhiali il professore questo qua? Ah. No, non so come metterla. Non so come si faccia questa bufera. No, questo qui non lo voglio neanche, via, toglimelo. No, rondine no. Dammi sangue nero, ok. Poi no, io voglio questa qua, esca per cosa, però devo capire come farla. Non me la fa mettere, che cacchio. Cioè ci sto premendo, non fa un cazzo, aiuto. Forse devo fare R. No, non lo fa neanche scartare. Non me la fa togliere. Cioè non so dove metterla, cioè è pazzesco. No, io voglio questo qua. Cioè, ma guarda che è veramente una stronzata galattica sta qua, eh. Cioè... Chi ti ha detto di andare qua? Meditazione, seleziona, torno e mi va qua. Devo solo premere, ma vaffanculo. Devo trovare il punto su come metterla. Ah, perché è di sotto, ma se facessi così? Ma va a cagare. Poi devo andare di qua.
Three done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. Meat stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Qui non posso salvare. Partita salvata e vai.
Set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do. We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent. Also my head has started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Allora,
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
no, qui non mi serve niente, voglio solo
Don't know.
questo.
Calm you down. Somehow.
Oh, via, che si può.
You won't be able to. We must force through this, that is all.
We just smelled the blood.
Madonna, ma... Via. Oh, mi sono ricaricato, grande. Che cazzo è questo?
Good. need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you anymore. Get you out of here.
The concoction.
Adesso è pallido.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you. Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
But we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture...
What would you have done?
Found Dettlaff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No, because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you, the pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would, in a heartbeat.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Ah, ne preparo in continuazione.
In that case, let's begin.
Adesso farò come con Siri, devo vedere i ricordi di quell'altro là. Sicuramente dovrò combattere o qualcosa del genere, immagino.
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting. The Count...
Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Dettlaff? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh? But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
Il conto non c'è più.
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him. Still killed him, and chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Dettlaff I know. See anything else?
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Dettlaff. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly the situation provoked such emotions in Dettlaff. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the port district. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
Oddio, cazzo succede qua? Oh, è ferma. Ah, non si muove. Vabbè, basta. Allora, devo mettere i punti. Quindi ho 3, questa era 3 di 3, giusto? Questo qui invece devo farlo ancora. Cosa ho fatto? Due palle, dai, metti. Torniamo qua. Qual è quello che ho tolto? Questo. Ora va meglio. Vabbè dai, usciamo. Qui c'è qualcosa. No, ho sbagliato strada. De qua. Però aspetta che mi riposo ancora un attimo. Che mi ricreo i decotti. È una build molto particolare, potente, però è facile essere bloccati. Infatti secondo me il decotto migliore è quello per non essere bloccati, ma adesso li cambierò. Perché è la prima volta che lo sto usando, non l'ho mica provata oggi, l'ho solo fatta e basta. Tanto che lo faccio subito. Allora, qui ho messo rigenerazione di vigore, va benissimo. Questo rigenera vitalità dopo aver inflitto danni ai nemici, va benissimo. Sangue nero lo toglierei e la vitalità massima leggera aumenta per ogni nemico ucciso. Perfetto. Quindi questo lo tolgo e lo mettiamo qua. Cazzo mi ha messo questo? Bufero, no. Non mi interessa questo. Allora, volevo mettere il decotto rigenerazione vigore, no. Aumenta il problema dei colpi critici, questo sì perché mi serve. E poi mi servirebbe, offre resistenza totale agli effetti vacillamento, questo qua, però la rigenerazione del vigore, vabbè adesso lo metto così, poi dopo vediamo. Questa secondo me è la situazione migliore, usare questi 4 decotti, generalmente dovrei usarne 3, quindi 1, 2 e 3, 1, 2, 3 dovrei utilizzare, poi casomai uso il quarto, guardiamo come va. Intanto salviamo.
Bootblacks don't usually work nights. Need to come back during the day.
Dai, non è notte. Oh.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather? I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
All you need to know is, long as I'm here, you're not gonna touch the boy.
Is that so? Then we'll come find him once you're gone.
Try it, and I'll find you.
Is that a threat?
Yep. Leave the kid be and piss off.
Oh no. No northern sheep titler insults us. We'll pummel the swine first, then spank the piglet. Get him! Scallywag killed poor will break your legs, migrant! Circle him! Circle him!
Come on, come closer.
Oh, vaffanculo, guarda. Vaffanculo, me l'hanno bloccato. Vaffanculo. No. Questa... No, questo qua non è niente. Adesso gli spacco il culo perché non esiste. Ma basta! Vaffanculo questo... Cioè... No, adesso lo dobbiamo rifare perché non mi vale di... No, non me frega... Allora... Carica, adesso poi ci penso io sti qua. Cioè, la mia capita. Non mi faceva neanche scavalcarli, puttana Eva, adesso ci penso io sti qua. No, così non mi va. Dai, ma quanto ci mette anche a caricare?
So how would you explain it?
Adesso ti spacco i coglioni. Oh, guarda che non salta neanche.
Come on!
Perché non mi para? Guarda che non mi para! È buggato. Oh, lei! Allora. Ecco, adesso mi sono ribloccato, eh. Ok. Buon. Oh, lei. Però a un certo punto non mi parava neanche, non ho mica capito il perché.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Obstructing my investigation.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to teach them not to impede official duchy business. Come on.
Stronzi.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Bambino.
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it. Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Oh, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please. So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
All right. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
500 col cazzo. Te ne do 2,50. No, 2,50 è il minimo. Facciamo allora 2,80.
That's not even worth the spit I'd need to use to discuss it.
Oh no.
That's not even worth the spit I'd need to use to discuss it.
Oh no. Ah, ladro.
See? I knew we'd clinch it.
Fine. Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort. Earn piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's odd, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Cazzo, non poteva arrivare prima sto stronzo. Vabbè.
Handle
Che
that
soldo 20.000, vabbè.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with. Red door. One the bootblack mentioned.
Corvi, ne uso parecchi, vedo sto qua.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlef, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Si mette in fumo e dentro.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Però qui è pieno di corvi, quindi sono le sue spie. Adesso voleranno via ad avvisarlo. Beh, già il dondolo che si muove da solo... Non male, va.
He here? Sense him?
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around.
Il dondolo che si muove da solo, figata. Allora di qua non c'è nulla. Caramella, toffee. Tutte le petiture sì, caramella la lascio lì. Lì c'è qualcosa di rosso.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
Perché non me l'ho mica preso, scusa? Qui c'era tipo una spada. Qua.
Somebody fixed this recently. No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
C'era anche una scritta. Ah no, è il coso.
Nice little trinket.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Sì, parecchio.
Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys. Somebody fixed this recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Attic, let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look around. Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. Is his lover?
I don't rightly know.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
È quella che ho ammazzato.
Detlef van der Eretain, You do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renowed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Dettlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Dettlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Dettlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Dettlaff yourself.
Whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renowed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping.
In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off perhaps by a bout of Dettlaff's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Dettlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing?
And Dettlaff is so much more emotional than most humans.
Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Dettlaff ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renowed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find out.
Even if Renowed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more. Tools were used recently. Dettlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Qui non parla.
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
Qui non c'è. Ah, eccola qua.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Durac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Dettlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire, but I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either, especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detlef's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlef's innocence, clearly.
Actually, it is. Detlef's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Detlef.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlef? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No. He'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detlef and I both.
Secondo me Detlef lo ammazza. Però si infittisce la storia, bello bello.
Our blood's worth less than...
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Dov'è? Dai, cavallo.
Come on, Roach.
Il vino è sacro. Ups.
Here's some free advice. No two ways about it. Here's some free advice, Witchman. If you've no reason to live, live.
Enorme sta città, puttana Eva. Tutti i vicoletti.
Oh.
Non lo so se continuerò a usare questa build comunque, perché l'altra secondo me è più divertente. Non l'ho ancora veramente... Cioè questa qui è ottima in grandi gruppi. Adesso voglio provare col decotto che non posso essere stunnato e via dicendo. Però secondo me l'altra che ho fatto, quella che ho mostrato ieri, secondo me è meglio. Non lo so, poi mi farete sapere voi se vi piace di più questa build o quella da magia. E la madonna, guarda, ho già passato 3 punti di recall, cazzo, era un incubo. Io vado col cavallo, non mi rompete le balle.
of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster, and you returned with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Ha! Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100? Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Echimaras, Catechans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Tja, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free, or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
Lo assaggio il foglio.
Wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Estest, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saint Retour. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue deeper. Clarity.
Perché è
It's simple.
strozzata.
Saint Real. The 1269 vintage.
Ma pure l'annata.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Sonreal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Saint Real. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Sonreal, it is Sonreal. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Andiamo.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Ma si può trombare la duchessa, cazzo?
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Non posso correre, vabbè. Peccato, siete lenti, dai.
Hounders have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Speak up, Your Grace. We shall see to this. Help! Save us!
Perché non scendi?
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate to have
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Tell me more about this vineyard. Castelnovello.
It's the best in all Tucson. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabrizio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. And now, I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the table? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed?
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castelnovello?
Came to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course.
Questo sta tremando.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabrizio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
I am at your service.
The Sonreal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Sonreal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Sonreal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabrizio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is this Unreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
Calma coi termini, eh.
Banquets and wine. We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Oops.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Qui è impossibile, ma vabbè.
Ervelous. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Questo l'ho già letto, però non va mica via. Ah.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Pomino.
Got Pomino over here.
Però non trovo mica l'altro. Trovo il son. Ah, c'è là sopra, visto. Ma come ci arrivo là sopra, scusate. Dove essere le scale? Io volere le scale. Ah, sono qua, eccole qua. Ecco, no, cos'è il 262?
Saint-Réal. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year.
No.
Keep looking.
Qua no, di là no. Sono rimasti questi due. Questo non lo è di sicuro.
Saint-Réal. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Beh, close. L'altro era del 60, sì, 62. Devo cercare quello del 69. Vabbè, sì, 68, 69. Eccolo qua.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Right here. 1269. What now? Wanna open them? For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102
Full.
This one is full.
This one's full too. Full.
Vuoto.
This one's full too. Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sonreal?
Ah, bisogna provare.
Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
E via. Di qua.
Got the taps.
Then get to work. Let's broach those barrels.
Ready.
Step aside.
So?
Those hints of spice. Distinctive. This is Sonreal. Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Uh-oh.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sonreal. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name?
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrian aristocrat at court.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sentry and Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Ora.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You'll take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal. Relax. Now we wait.
Ma cos'è la solita torre questa qua, di quella di prima?
Ah, our favorite vintner. It's not him.
Ah. No, ci voglio pensare solo io, non mi rompete il cazzo.
Ugly bastard.
Cioè, è veramente violenta sta build. E via dai coglioni. Perché ce lo scarica. Via. Ah. Già rotto la spada.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Don't need to like each other. Just gotta do our jobs.
If that's how you wish to treat it. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone. especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions. Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call him...
Wait. If he doesn't wish to speak, he needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Oughta be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered a man for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Let's go to town.
Livello 48. Va su bene, livello.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Centurion does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Don't care. Down to business. You learn anything?
I will start at the beginning. The port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Centurion accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Centurion's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Centurion gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Centurion. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Centurion truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place. A residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
Per due palle ancora i vestiti di merda.
Be cautious. Guard her grace closely. Audacious rat, the Centurion. But we'll get him. I should double the patrols.
Vabbè, andiamo a riparare ste cazzo di armi. Il posto migliore allora è qua. Dove devo anche andare lì. Però devo andarmi a comprare dei vestiti. Dove cazzo li trovo i vestiti? Puttana Eva, che li ho venduti tutti.
Yes, like you drunk in the gutter again.
Ancora sto qua. Cioè c'ho anche la spada rotta.
Like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Tutti che mi danno la caccia. No. Basta urlare, coglione. Io ho già preso tutto, io però adesso andiamo in giro che guardiamo se c'è della gente.
Now bring us some thick pudding.
Prima devo andare a prendere i vestiti.
Get right here.
Duke Raymond's rule, such troubles were simply unimaginable.
Reginald Audrey has returned, not to be missed.
Damn it! Watch where you step, fool.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Tanto andiamo qua. Che devo andare a riparare.
Nice tune.
Greeting.
What do you have on offer?
Andiamo a ripara. Ok. Perfetto. Poi andiamo anche a vendere. Spada d'acciaio di muta, quello lo teniamo. Balestra di Ophir. Adesso quello lì lo teniamo lì. Balestra di Toussaint. Allora, questo via, via. Dardung, mamma mia, e questa roba qua la teniamo, quello non si può vendere, va a posto. Qui abbiamo riparato, a posto, arrivederci.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
So the sun will rise.
Snow White, you wicked...
Here is Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Snow White!
Name.
That...
Some... If you're...
And if...
Portrait...
Indeed... Poe...
Don't see why not.
It's...
Let's...
I... Wish I...
Sì, quello dopo. Non mi interessa ora. Non ho più trovati gli amici.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
You are the famed Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, ok.
Sacre bleu! It's a crime. You're from the Nook.
Excuse me.
There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
Questo va bene. Poi ci prendiamo questo, tanto le braghe sono uguali. Braghe, stivali e giacca, dovrei essere a posto. E poi mi prendo la maschera da lupo perché sono il Witcher del lupo. Che cazzo, beh.
Thanks. Think that's all I need for now.
Devo togliere le spade. Quindi via. E via. 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 E via. 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 Cioè ci mettiamo questa roba. I guanti non ce li ho, bisogna mettersi. No, va bene, me l'ha data corretta. Con una balestra in giro. Ma in teoria sono vicino a quel punto, potrei anche andarci direttamente da qua. E ci arrivo subito. Sempre se non trovo...
Reginald Aubrey has returned, not to be missed. Buy your tickets now.
Benissimo, qui continuiamo domani, è già l'1:40 del mattino, quindi io concludo qua. Domani continueremo con la missione, poi guardo se continuare con questo. Aspettate, voglio vedere che pozioni ho usato. Questa cosa mi dà? Offre resistenza totale, quindi non potevo sbattermi a terra, rigenera vita dopo aver inflitto danni ai nemici. Ah, mi sono scordato di usare questo decotto. Scusa, qual era il tasto? F. Vabbè, quell'altro mi rigenerava la stamina che serve per fare quegli attacchi strambi. Niente, va bene. Io qui ho fatto, aspetta che salvo bene, qui salutaggio ma non c'è niente, va bene, eccoci qua. Come ho detto, domani riprendiamo la partita da questo punto, poi deciderò se continuare con questa build o tornare con quella magica. Questa, quando è piena di stamina e sei un carro armato, distruggi tutto. Cosa posso dire? Ci sarebbe anche un altro decotto che ce l'avrei pronto, che se hai armature leggere aumenta tipo del 60% il danno che fai con la spada. Non l'ho ancora usato, però ce l'ho. E dato che ho questa armatura, vi faccio vedere, dov'è? Qua. È un'armatura media, perché è un'armatura media, però perché ho usato questo potere qua che prende tutto il set dell'armatura, a questo punto me l'ha trasformata in un'armatura leggera. Tutti i pezzi dell'armatura equipaggiati sono considerati armatura leggera. Sarebbe anche quel decotto, come dicevo, che non è male. Comunque, vediamo domani. L'ho risolvato, vabbè. E niente, quindi a questo punto vi saluto, grazie Pollo per essere stati qua e a chiunque altro si sia collegato per vedere la live. Un saluto a nox666us, ci vediamo a domani con The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt DLC Blood and Wine. Ciao!